Good evening, everybody. Doug Jenkins with the Findlay Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. We are live with you once again today for our second ribbon cutting of the day. This is a big community event happening at Findlay High School. I'm with David Harv Sodexo and the University of Findlay. It's Helping Hands food drive time. It's hard to believe we are back around to this time of the year.
Oh, it's always great this time of year. November is just right around the corner. You know, Helping Hands food drives right there.
So this is, we'll get into the history of it first because I didn't realize this was the 20th year for it.
20th year, yeah.
So that goes back quite a ways. Let's talk about how this got started.
Well, actually, it started with Sodexo trying to set a world's record. Collection across the nation. It was like Cans Across America, that was called that. And all the Sodexo units across America was having a food drive at the same time, within 24 hours. And we participated in that. First year, we collected 994 pounds of food. Amazing. Had no idea what we were going to do with that much food. It was just like, okay, now what are we going to do with it? So of course, we donated to Chopin Hall. And then the following year, they didn't break the record. So the following year, they did it again.
Right.
Didn't break the record again, but then we actually hit in the national level of the total pounds of food we collected. I think we might have finished third that year. Then the following year after that, it increased again. We had like 12,000 pounds or something like that at that time. And we were like number one in the nation. So then they stopped doing it because they couldn't do any more break the record. They kept on trying to break the record, but we couldn't stop doing it. They still had a hunger campaign and we're still doing that. We're not trying to break the record anymore. But then we continued it because it helped the community out. It was right there with the Chopin Hall. And it just built upon each year. Each year we're setting new records every year. I think there's only 1 year we didn't set a new record. But
we still think about it every day.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I think about it.
You wake up in cold sweats thinking about
and then
2017. I don't know, but
that's probably close.
All right, we'll say 2017.
Close to that. But then the following year we doubled it. So it's just like you saw a little going right up. But what makes it grow is all the community support. And each year we have more people participating into it, more people realizing how it helps our community. We have great sponsorships that come in and helps us out. But I think the overall is how much the community cares to help other people out. And that's really the success for it. We're just the catalyst to get it put together. It's everybody else coming together to help it out.
Well, like we were saying when we just did the ribbon cutting, is that it's really interesting to watch it have grown from, at least on the local standpoint, a campus initiative to this large community initiative. And now we're talking a week-long, 2-week-long celebration of all things Helping Hands, really. And that's why we're at Findlay High School tonight, kicking things off. What are we doing different this year for Helping Hands?
Well, our theme this year is Band Together to Fight Hunger. And so we're having a band theme. So we kicked it off this year, of course, with the ribbon cutting. And we have area marching bands in here performing. And so just to come bringing canned goods in. Amazing to see the turnout.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing to see that. And the amount of canned goods I'm hauling out the door. It's going to go out.
You're getting a workout in tonight.
Getting a workout. I needed it. But it's just great to see how the community came to support this and enjoy music and having our high school students and the University of Findlay Marching Band be a part of this. That's why I see a lot of the youth involved with this, with all the volunteers we have within the University of Findlay and the community across the board from there.
So the band show that you can hear behind us going on live right now, that kicks things off. The actual food drive portion of everything happens first week of November. What are the big dates that everybody needs to know?
So big dates actually is we already are collecting canned goods at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Thank you.
Stop by the Chamber of Commerce during regular business hours and drop off. We got to fill those boxes.
Yes, and I'm happy to come pick them up.
Yes. I've seen them lifting boxes all day. You can do it.
So, but yeah, we're at the Chamber of Commerce, which is new this year, and I'm excited to have the Chamber be a part of it. It is remarkable to have that in there. We also had Sheets at both of their gas stations in town. They have a collection location there, and we also have 50 North. So right now, those are the open areas that are taken in collections. And then next week is when we actually really kick off on November 5th, on Wednesday, November 5th. That's our main collection day. You might see something amazing is just coming in and looking at the amount of food that comes in the door that day. We'll have all the food here, there, where we're going to be counting it, recording it, make sure it's not expired or dented or damaged in any way. Then we inspect it, then we go through and sort it, we pack it up, then we weigh it to see how much it is, and we total it up at the very end to see how much we collected from there. But we have a construction event going on. Also, it kicks off on Friday at the University of Findlay at the Center for Student Life building. where we have student organizations are building sculptures out of canned goods. And it's amazing. So, of course, their theme, of course, is band together to fight hunger. So they're going to build a sculpture with that theme.
Right.
They start on Friday at 5 o'clock. They have until Tuesday at 5 o'clock to complete it. So they have all weekend plus a couple of days. And they have like a 6x6 area that they could go 8 feet high to build any sculpture they want to that will fit the theme. So it should be pretty fun with that. And there's 23 student organizations participating.
Oh, wow.
Which is amazing from that. Last year we had 15, 16, actually 15 I think it was last year. But when we made the announcement in August to the campus, we had 17 organizations sign up on that spot within 15 minutes. So you see the youth being excited about this. And what's really exciting about it, you see sponsorship came with that, was Student Government Association at the University of Findlay sponsored towards that. The Student Programming Board also, actually they changed the name, Student Activities Board. They also help sponsor it. So we start with a basic canned goods that comes in, that gets billed from, but then they also can add more canned goods. So they win things most creative to the most pounds to people's choice. And I'm thankful for in the area, like Beats has helped donate ice cream sundaes for that. Axe Throwing downtown has donated axe throwing sessions for that. And we also had Painters Pottery donate for that, which I thought was really exciting as well.
It's really cool to see. We've had our Hancock Youth Leadership Group through the Chamber help out with packaging everything on the collection day, and they'll be doing that again next week. But just having been there the last several years, helping out with them, the logistics alone of all the food coming in, being counted up, going out, it really warms your heart to see what this community is capable of when they get behind a movement like this. Yeah.
On that day, on November 5th, not only do we have the hub there we're collecting everything from, but between 11 and 7 that day, we're at area grocery stores. We have volunteerism there as well, where we are passing out little shopping lists of the top 5 items. People walk in, they get that list, they go buy those items and donate at the table on the way out. We get thousands of pounds off of that. And we're at both Walmarts this year, we're at both Kroger's this year, we're at Great Scott on Broad and at Brinkman's are the locations that we'll have there. And there'll be student organizations handed in those areas as well. We have the Pre-Vet Club on campus taking one place. We have Residents Life will be another place. We have College of Pharmacy doing another one. We have the College of Business involvement with it. We have, I know I'm going to forget some, Habitat for Humanity being part of that. And we also have campus ministry. So we have a great support across the board.
So a lot of ways that you can get involved. The easiest way is just buy some food and donate it. You mentioned the list that they have at the grocery stores the day of, but if people want to donate early to the collection sites like at the Chamber of Commerce or Sheets, like you had mentioned, and 50 North, do you know some of the items that are on that list? I'm putting them on the spot.
The top 5 items: peanut butter, canned fruit, canned soup, let me think, juice, and canned pasta.
Okay, there you go.
No, it's a canned pasta. No, I already forgot the 5th.
We got 4 out of the 5. Brittany, can you get in for the steal?
I was going to say pasta.
Brittany can't get in.
Pasta.
Brittany says pasta. Either way, stop. Just get the non-perishable goods, get them donated, and get that done before next Wednesday. We're on next Wednesday.
Anytime between now and Wednesday, you have the 8 options to do so. And it's really any non-perishable foods we will accept for the food drive.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us to be part of the kickoff event here. This was great. There's plenty of bands in there. A lot of people coming out to see the bands and get this started the right way. This is a really cool idea. So thank you again.
Thank you very much.
David, I'm Doug. Have a great evening, everybody.